Hello, hello everyone. Good day, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time it is in your zone. I just welcome you to the Total Faith Show. I am your host, Cindy Ashley. I greet you each and every week onto your television screens, your computer screens, laptops, iPhones, iPads, all mobile devices around the world. We are just so excited about being able to be over the air as well as on platforms such as Roku, Jara TV, Adonai TV, so many. Just check our listings at www.totalfaithnetwork.com. And with that said, today we have a special guest in our Total Faith studio. And with that said, I'm going to just read a little bit of her bio because she's here in person. So we want to get to the real of this beautiful sister. And I'm going to introduce you to none other than an international speaker, author, trainer, human relations expert, and mistress of ceremonies. Dr. Stacie N.C. Grant is living her divine calling to lead, teach, and inspire. Described as God's designer original, she ignites her audiences with her captivating smile, yes she does, intoxicating humor, and boundless energy. That's just an abbreviated introduction to this wonderful woman in the name of Dr. Stacie N.C. Grant. Welcome to Total Faith Show.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here at the Total Faith Show with you, Miss Cindy Ashley. You're amazing. And the work that you're doing, the lives that you're changing, I'm just honored to be able to share this time and space with you. You are an amazing woman of God, and I'm just excited to be a part of your circle.
You are something beautiful. I'm talking about in so many words. I just thank you for taking time out of your schedule to be here, and we don't take that lightly. Anyone that sits in that seat at the on the Total Faith Show, I consider it an honor because, you know, there's been some Grammy Award winners, some Emmy winners, a lot of people who are on the rise and on the move and on the go, and took time like yourself to come. Dr. Stacie N.C. Grant. Listen, before we really get into the heart of all of what you're doing, because you're doing quite a bit, okay?
Yes, it's a lot.
I know you are, but it's okay because we're never given more than we can handle.
Amen.
But let's just first start, you know, I like for my audience to feel the synergy of who you are, like mother, wife. Let's talk about that. You know, where are you from? Are you from originally this country? Are you from this state? Or, you know, where are you?
That's a fun question. You sure you want to open that up?
Well, come on. We're not going to spend too much time. But no, really. Yes. Let's talk about that.
My family hails from Jamaica, West Indies. Yes, so I say I'm a Jamaican. Most people think that I was born there because of my accent. Right now, you might not hear it because I learned how to go in and out. In America, it wasn't that popular to be Jamaican when I was growing up.
I remember that.
So we used to get teased a lot. People asked me if we lived in huts and trees and things of that nature. It was very vicious for, you know, a young child. But I grew up between the two countries and went to school here. But there's another side of me that some people know, and I'll introduce the Total Faith Network because my grandmother on my father's side passed away when he was about 12. So we have very limited information about that side of the family, but I've always had this hunger and desire to know more about the Latina culture. And when I was in high school, one of my teachers said to me, "Señorita Stacie, you sure you know Spanish?" And I said, "Yo no sé, they tell me Jamaica." So Coco was born many years ago. So some of my followers know about that I have that little inner Latina in me. She comes out every now and then. But between Jamaica and the United States, you know, that's where I've been all my life. And I'm excited that I met someone that actually might be related to me on my dad's side. And I found out that legitimately, Miss Ashley, I might be a little Cubana.
Listen,
so I'm just excited. I'm going to do my ancestry. I'm actually, one of my girlfriends, Gina Page, she founded AfricanAncestry.com.
Yes.
So I'm really going to do it, and I'm going to reveal to the world the truth so that Dr. Stacie has more than just Dr. Stacie. Coco is going to be legitimized with some papers, honey.
You know, that is a beautiful thing just to bring that up about, well, you say legitimately, but, you know, it is important to know who, you know, where we come from.
Absolutely.
Because, you know, we've been, you know, brought here, some of us, and, you know, and under the circumstances, I mean, we don't have to make this a history moment, but a historical moment. But, you know, it's true. We need to know who we are.
Absolutely.
And I think it helps.
It does, because you know the power
Yes.
that you stand with. When I stand, I don't stand for me. I
That's
stand
right.
on the shoulders of so many who came before.
You better
And
go
they
ahead.
did more with less.
Yes.
So this is a privilege for me to
Yes.
sit here with you, for us to have this conversation.
Yes, yes.
This is a blessing, because we're their dreams realized.
Oh.
God is doing his best work through us.
Yes,
That's how
absolutely.
the ancestors speak, that every generation should do more, have more,
Yeah,
be
more.
better.
Yes, yes.
So that is the honor
Yes.
that I take when I have an opportunity like this, to just share, to be with someone like you, to learn, to grow. Because it's not about competition.
No, not
it's
at all.
about collaboration. That's what I talk
Yes.
about all the time. I even put it in my book. When we can get that clear in our
Yes,
heads,
yes.
that is not about us, but what happens through us and the connections we make as a result of it, we change this world.
Absolutely.
One person at a time.
Absolutely. That is powerful, profound, powerful, and well said.
Thank you.
You know, again, are you married?
I am married.
Okay, children,
I'm
yes.
married to the same man for 20 years. It'll be 21 years in March, and I still like him.
You still like him.
He's tired of me saying that, but it's the truth. He still makes my heart sing.
No.
He makes me giggle like a schoolgirl. He
That's
makes me
so
blush.
nice.
And just that kind of love is what every woman deserves, to be
Yeah.
treated like a queen and not
Yeah.
take substitutes. Because before that, I kissed a lot of frogs before I got to my prince. But it was all coming from a place of not appreciating my own value. And that you don't have to justify somebody's treatment and love of you. They should give it to you unconditionally.
Yes.
And March 29th of next year will be 21 years that we've been married. We have two wonderful sons, Josiah and Jeremy, 19 and 13, and pray for me, because raising sons are not easy, Lord
know.
Jesus. But they are the joys of my life. They challenge me, they stretch me, they grow me. I've learned to not expect them to be me or my husband, that they have their own identity.
Yes.
And sometimes the road might be a little curvy and bumpy. So to all the parents, hang in there.
Yeah.
Because I say to God all the time, you gave them to me, so I expect you to help me.
Of course.
Figure this out. And he's got them. No one can love them more than God loves them.
Yes.
And we're just trying to do our best as parents to raise responsible, proud, and confident black men.
Awesome. Listen, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about more of this book that we're going to bring to everyone today, Total Faith audience. Listen, this is still Cindy Ashley. I'm still the host of Total Faith Show, and we are still here with none other than Dr. Stacie N.C. Grant. I am so happy to have her here. I'm excited. There's so much I want to talk to her about. We might have to do a part 2, but right now we have her, and we'll be right back with more of what she has done, what she is doing, and what she plans to accomplish in the near future. We'll be right back. Okay, and welcome back, and we are here. Dr. Stacie N.C. Grant. Now, the doctor, is that which doctorate?
PhD.
Or PhD.
Yes, yes.
You know,
yes.
I
don't trust me to open you up or to.
No. Let me just keep this real and for the record. And I say this because it's really important that we acknowledge those who earn doctorates, because it takes discipline. Oh no, it takes discipline, and I know you know.
Absolutely.
And so just like any other doctor that has sat in that seat, I make sure to acknowledge that, because people need to, I mean, listen, a title is a title. However, when you work for what at the end result has been accomplished, it needs to be acknowledged because we're supposed to give honor to where honor is due. So I just need to say that because everyone that sat there from Dr. Deborah Williams to all the others, I say doctor. Now we on worldwide TV here, and this is Dr. Stacie NC Grant. Y'all get it right, okay? But with that said, let's talk about. I got a couple of questions here. Okay, and now that my audience knows a little bit more about you and all of what you have been, with your family, your marriage, your children, and so forth. Let me just go right to a question here that I wanted to ask. I actually put a few questions here together, and while I'm locating them, could you just tell us about, can we get her book, Action, Despite the Distraction? This is the cover. I hope we can get it up on the, here's the cover, Action. Am I covering up her name? I guess my TD will put it up soon, but this is your new book?
Yes.
Can you just talk about 7 life lessons to thrive and live your destiny now? Absolutely. Like that whole title, Action, like, what's that?
So it came to me. God gave me this title years before this book actually published.
Sure.
I was speaking to a girlfriend at a conference, no less. She was asking me how things were going, and it just flew out of my mouth. I said, well, girl, I'm taking action despite the distraction. And she jumped, I jumped. I was like, oh, that was a good one. I need to write that down. And I used it as I was talking to the audience, and they just responded like, whoa, action despite the distraction. Wow. And God allowed me to virtually live out every single thing that I write about in that book, because this is a tribute to my grandmother, who I lost December 15, 2015, and she is my Shira, will always be. She's transitioned to be an angel now, but we had her for 98 years, Cindy, 98 years.
Full life.
Full life.
Wow.
So blessed.
Almost a century.
Almost a century. I said, Grandma, you could have hung in there for centurion, but it was 5 that God called her home to rest.
Sure.
I was blessed to be able to have her guidance and her love my entire life, literally. She was proud to always tell the story of when I entered this world.
Wow.
She was right there with her dress over her head as my mother was pulling it off.
Wow.
As I was entering in, and I had a very close relationship. I grew up with her. So it wasn't going to visit Grandma. She was always a constant in my life.
Wow.
And the distractions that I talk about, it honors the sacrifices that she made. See, because my grandmother did what most women are taught to do, just be of service, just to deplete yourself so that the family is good, that you take care of the kids, you take care of the husband. And she would talk to me about not living a life of regret, but learning so that you could grow and live the life that God had for you. So in this book, I talk about things that distract us: fear, lack of belief, toxic people, ego, edging God out, lack of organization and focus, the things that can get in your way of just walking in what God has already given. We're waiting for him to send down the blessings, but we haven't done the work. And you have to do the work. So I go through the lessons. My first lesson is faith is an action word.
Yes.
You can talk all day about Total Faith Network. I'm encouraged and I have faith, but let the problems hit. Let the challenges happen. Where does your faith lie? And how do you exercise that faith that even in the middle of the storm, you can still smile? Because we know the joy of the Lord is our strength. Even in the middle of the trials, you can give him thanks in advance for what's happening. So this book has become a battle cry throughout the world. I'm shocked and honored and in awe of God every single day when I get the messages, the emails, the text messages on how this book is transforming lives, because I knew it wasn't about me. But the words that would come through that would impact and help someone not only live but thrive now.
This is great. What was the most difficult aspect of writing the book?
How about losing the book 2 weeks before the launch?
What? What do you mean?
What do I mean? The entire book was gone. Gone, gone. Let me take a breath. Every time I talk about it, I was getting down.
Lost the transcript?
Lost the entire transcript. All I had was the skeleton in the shell.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm typing and it was late and I'm getting excited now because we're coming down. People are marketing and promoting the book launch. I did it in honor of my grandmother's birthday. Her birthday was August 17th. And I said, we'll do it the night before because we have Bible study on Wednesdays. I said, we'll do it leading into her birthday that Tuesday night. Announced it. People are registering. They are out there purchasing pre-ordered copies. And I sat down and made one change and I said, okay, I'm going to go to bed. It's going to get to the editor. They're going to finish everything. It'll be done. Went back. Clicking, nothing's coming up.
Oh.
Looking at backup on the computer. Look, now it's about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I woke up my husband. He was like, what's wrong with you? I said, the book. The book. He was like, what do you mean? What about the book? I was like, I couldn't breathe. I said, it's gone. He said, what do you mean gone? He jumped out of bed. And my husband is a tech specialist. This is what he does for corporate America every day. Came down, couldn't find anything. He's like, well, let me go on the reserve backup. Let me look. Nothing was there. And at that moment, I felt despair. I felt what people must feel when they get on the verge of giving up, when they get on the verge of thinking about ending it all. In that moment, God allowed me to feel what that felt like. And he held me. I couldn't even cry. The tears, it was too painful for them to come out my eye.
Wow.
And the next morning I woke up and I said, well, God, you gave it to me once. You're going to have to give it to me again.
Exactly.
And I started typing and praying and typing and praying. And less than 24 hours before this book release happened, the book still wasn't in my hand. My mom and my sister had to go pick it up hot off the press the night of the event, and it arrived an hour into the celebration. But God showed me when you exercise your faith,
that's it.
You keep moving.
That's
you
right.
don't stop.
You don't stop.
And you don't let anybody convince you that he is not the God of the impossible. And so this book and the delivery of the book itself is a testament to action, despite the distraction.
Woo, this is great. This is good. Listen, we have to go to a quick break. I want to keep going, but I need to take a quick break. Listen, we will be right back with none other than Dr. Stacie N.C. Grant as she shares with us about her Classroom Without Borders, and that is none other than Destiny Designers University. We'll be right back. We don't take too much time because we got to get to the meat of this, to the sustenance of this, because we at Total Faith, we believe that everything that we do here is to inspire, to educate, and to challenge some people to believe in the impossible, you know, because all we have to do is just believe.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
So let's talk about before we close out, because I'm going to ask you to talk into the camera. I already know that. So, but talk to us about this university. Now, this is special.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Please.
Yes.
I'm on your mailing list. I get all of your emails. So please tell us about the university.
Absolutely. So thank you for asking. Destiny Designers University is our classroom without borders, where we graduate to the next best version of ourselves by turning inspiration into results. It's not enough just to be inspired if there's no action behind it. It's not enough to purchase books that become shelf help instead of self-help. So in Destiny Designers University, what we're really focused on doing is creating opportunities that you can learn at your own pace, where we have the courses and programs that you can enroll in and do it from home, or you can participate in any of our live programs, but all of them touch on 4 main pillars of work: our spiritual, our mental, our financial, and our physical. Without the harmony in those areas of our life, we can't really progress and move forward. My audience is faithpreneurs, faith-based entrepreneurs who understand that it's not that you can't have bold faith in business, you just have to know who you serve. and you have to be in alignment with what God's will is for your life. So getting the skill set transformation, being able to present yourself. We do a platform ready program. How do you speak in front of audience? How do you articulate your voice and your story? So those are the things that are near and dear to us. And then we have guest faculty that also present some of their programs in specialized areas around finance and getting out of debt, building credit for your business. So really a well-rounded approach to being able to grow into that next best version of who you are.
Wow, this is so riveting. I do get your emails, and sometimes I'm able to scan through them, and other times I'm not because of my schedule. But I'm so glad to be a part of your e-list. But this so reminds me of Spirit-Filled Anointed Sisters Say Yes, because that's a conference. It's a women's empowerment business conference, and it's the women that speak are spirit-filled.
Amen.
Not everyone that come to the conferences are spirit-filled, and that's okay.
That's okay.
But those who speak, our panels, our panelists, our keynote, are spirit-filled women. And I'm telling you, we are going into our 4th year, and it's been amazing, absolutely amazing, because I believe that every area, and I'm not to divert, because what you're doing at this university, I'm loving this, I'm feeling it.
Absolutely.
What we do is we know that there's 9 areas of cultures in society, in every society, that has to do with media, government, entertainment, education, business. You go on, and we touching all of that. So I got offline. We're going to talk about that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Spirit-Filled Anointed Sisters Say Yes, and every year we say yes to something different. But anyway, let's get back to Stacie Grant, Dr. Stacie N.C. Grant. Your book is wonderful. You already told us the challenge, but look at the faith of action. Because, hey, total faith, we know all about total faith. And now with this university and your guest speakers, I would like to ask, what is in the horizon before I tell you to speak into the camera what's on your heart? What's on the horizon in the future, near future, for Dr. Stacie N.C. Grant?
I'm bursting at the seams because I'm so glad that you asked that.
Yeah.
So being here is just exciting for me because my team and I have been working on our own TV pilot. So I am so excited about that. Exactly. So God is good, and just looking forward to being able to do the same. You have held the space. You're opening up examples, and I've had a chance to talk to a few of my colleagues who have had different opportunities in media, and just taking the lessons and looking at how we can just add to the space and just bring additional conversation. Can't have enough good. There's so much out here that we need to focus on, and I'm tired of the subpar TV. I'm tired of the wrong images being shown to our young girls. I'm tired of us not looking like we can work with one another, and we have to fight in the street to get ratings up. No, we're going to change that conversation.
We're going to change that narrative.
We're going to add it to total faith, and that is what I'm just, God is good.
Oh my goodness. Wait a minute, I got to give you a chance to speak into the camera. Listen, we're going to go to a quick break, and we're going to come right back and with Dr. Stacie N.C. Grant. She's going to talk her heart to you today, and you know what? We'll be right back. Hello, I am Cynthia Smith, the founder of Total Faith Network, and I want to offer to you a gift, a special gift offer to all those who watch our show week by week. Call 707-418-8366 to receive a special gift offer just for you. That's right. That's our way of saying thank you for watching the show. But you have to leave the theme and the date of the show in order to receive your free gift offer. Call today. Oh, we're back. Hold on. I'm so excited. This woman is so empowering, just speaking. Please take the next minute just to speak into the camera. Will you please?
Absolutely. First, I want to just remind you about the power of understanding that we're not on this planet alone, that we are here to do it together. And I'm just truly grateful to Miss Cindy Ashley for allowing me a chance to touch your life, and for you opening up your hearts and lending me your ears for this conversation. I'm only sitting here as an example of what's possible for you. So just know that we serve a faithful God. If he's done it for one, he can do it for another. He's the same God of yesterday, the same God today, and the same God tomorrow. All we have to do is extend our faith. So you stay the course. And I don't care what comes up against you. You keep moving forward and remember the battle cry. Action, action, despite the distraction.
Tell them how to reach you.
This is Dr. Stacie NC Grant. You can reach me and just get a copy of the book at actionactionbook.com. That's actionactionbook.com. It'll link you to everything else. God bless you on your journey, and it's been a pleasure being with you virtually.
Let me tell you something. You can't get any simpler than that, actionactionbook.com. Like, you guys, you didn't even need a pen or pencil for that, okay? Actionactionbook.com. Thank you so much for being with us today. I just want to say blessings, blessings, blessings to you and everything that you touch. May it prosper.
Amen.
Listen,
Right back to you.
Thank you, and I receive it. You know, this beautiful woman, Dr. Stacie NC Grant, she took the time to come today to talk about her book, which we didn't get a chance to get it on the screen, but here it is right here. Let it be my face, and you guys see it. And get to her website. Go to actionactionbook.com and reach out to her. She's really on something. I mean, she's got something good here that's going to help transform, okay, and empower your lives. And with that said, again, I thank you. And you just encourage me again, because as I'm working on my doctorate, you know, and my demonstration, or whether my challenge is to present Black women role models in media in every area, and to challenge the status quo, if you will, or the mainstream media of how they've been so they've been distorting our images. So I'm going to bring a different narrative. And
Awesome.
So
I'm
with that
excited
said,
for you.
I thank God again for this beautiful woman for being here with us. Thank you for tuning in. And as I always like to sign up, go to www.totalfaithnetwork.com. You know, just fill out the contact us form. You know, let us know how you feel, any suggestions. I am very open. I'm just a click away, a phone call away. It's fine. I'm very, very, very open to suggestions and even prayers if you like. Again, www.totalfaithnetwork.com. We want to thank Dr. Stacie NC Grant once again for coming out to us today to do this special interview. She is certainly one woman that we're happy to have had today, because she's certainly action and on the rise, because who knows when we'll be able to get her back. But we would love to have her come back. And I want to thank you for tuning in each and every week, because if it wasn't for you, the audience of Total Faith, there would be no Total Faith. So with that said, remember, we at Total Faith, we on Total Faith Show, we walk in total faith. Until next time, be blessed.
Come on, get your hands up. Everybody sing it out. This is how we live the Total Faith Show. Come on, get your hands up. Everybody sing it loud. This is how we live the Total Faith Show. Come on, get your hands up. Everybody sing it loud. This is how we live